you've got two players coming off of two big wins for completely different reasons. Octagon finally locking down her first match win after several attempts, and then Dave Smith beating down a giant.
Yeah, this is kind of the aftermath of that. It's like you have someone with the big high of getting their first win, someone else with their big high of just knocking down an absolute pillar of the Dr. Mario community. This is gonna be an interesting little epilogue for these two.
Well, we're going to see where that momentum goes. Dave Smith sitting on the menu, ready to go. I think we're just waiting on Octagon at this point. I think she's just trying to wrap up her level 10.
Yeah, she's just getting everything all squared away, doing a little more practice. There we go.
We have "it's fine" emojis in the chat.
Oh boy.
Oh no. There's Davor. As you know, we have two Daves, and the exact same thing. The God split Dave into two because he was too powerful. Oh boy. All right. Savage is ready. Dave Smith ready. This could very well go 3, Ethan.
I would not be surprised if it does. All right, we're counting it down now in 3, 2, 1, go! Here we go. Game number 1 is underway.
And a lower ceiling of viruses for Dave Smith, but a little bit more of an opportunity to open things up for Savage. I think if you're Savage, you're really looking at that 3-4 area to really start opening the board up. A bit of a garbage drop. A double yellow is optimal to get that horizontal clear. Didn't quite go for Savage. Looking at Dave Smith's board, Dave Smith just doing a bunch of 0-drop clears, clearing out that garbage. And as we know, Dave Smith, a big, heavy combo player. Looks like we've lost Dave Smith's board. We do have it back. So these players, even on time right now, a slight lead to Dave Smith, but not by much. Only a couple viruses, Ethan.
Yeah, it's only a couple of viruses for the moment, and Savage Octagon doing a good job keeping her board nice and tight. Keeping her junk mitigated to column 5. Gonna get a nice double there. That's a good play.
And now Octagon's board pretty much open. Access to just about every virus, save for a couple in row 1. And now really starting to go on a tear. Down to 12 viruses. Now down to 10. Going for those big double clears. Down to 8. Octagon.
Now everything's open for her right now.
Everything wide open for Savage Octagon. If I'm Octagon, I might be eyeballing that clear for that double. But we'll see what happens. And there it is. There's the yellow-red dropping down that combo down to 2. Dave Smith at 131. 5 viruses to go. Looks like we might be missing the bottom row of Dave Smith's board. We'll get that for you. But Octagon out at about 1:37, Ethan.
Yeah, a really good time there from Dave Smith. Against Dave Smith, I should say. I'm focusing on Dave Smith's board because he has the right amount of viruses. 1 more to go. Just needs 1 more red. He's going to be out at 158. But, yeah, Savage Octagon doing a really good job. Really putting some aggressive play into her board. She's going to have to work on getting a little more color variety, though. She wants to be able to put some junk somewhere.
Play, dropping the garbage down, getting the horizontal clear. Really good, smart play there from Octagon. Another big horizontal clear. A double blue with nowhere to go. Manages to turn it into a good setup for that red virus. 8 virus lead right now for Octagon. Dave Smith's a bit jumbled on his board as well. Looks like he's cleaned it up a little bit and goes for a horizontal double of his own. Now narrowing the margin to 5 viruses as Octagon hasn't been able to really clear anything. And I think flubbed that tuck play for that double blue.
Yeah, I think that was what she was trying to do, trying to get that double play going, but it just did not hit. Might have turned it maybe a frame too late. Oh, than having to clear that yellow, unfortunately. Not what you wanted to have.
Dave Smith has taken a lead. He is up by about 6 viruses as Octagon in a bit of a garbage situation. Can't really get much going. She's forced to do a lot of tuck plays and can't really get a lot of drop combos going, really slowing her momentum down.
Yeah, but she's doing a good job adapting to the situation. She'll clear out some garbage here. Still hanging in there, only down by a couple of viruses right now, so everything's A-okay for her right now. And did not see the clear there, but that's okay.
I think she was hunting for a double yellow, realized it's not the play. Now going for that vertical play. 10 viruses to go for Savage, 6 to go for Dave Smith. Dave Smith's red virus in column 5 a bit buried. A lot of it, and mostly for Octagon, it's just getting that corner cleared.
Yeah, that's all she needs to do. She really needs to get that corner taken care of. Dave Smith, though, looking to finish off that blue underneath.
Dave Smith at 4, and we've got Octagon back. Down to 6 for Octagon. And I think really the play for Octagon here, clearing out that garbage, getting rid of everything on that corner. We've lost Octagon's feed again. We'll get that back for you. Meantime, we have Dave Smith, level 10, 40 viruses to go. So he's just getting started here at about the 437 mark. We're again trying to get you a feed of Savage Octagon. She's at 422.56 last we checked.
Looks like she only has about 3 to go. She's got a couple reds and a blue on the right side.
We'll work on getting that feed restored. Apologies, folks. Sometimes people's internet's bad. Not a whole lot we can do. We're going to try to get Savage Octagon back for you. Last update, she's at 436. We're slowly getting her back. Be patient as we work on that. Dave Smith at a 524 right now, just trying to waltz through the rest of his 10, is going to have a bit of a problem on his right side. There's a lot of garbage there and not a lot of yellow coverage that he can use.
Yeah, although he is going to get a little horizontal clear play there on that second column. Looks like he's going to do the horizontal play here as well. That's not a bad idea.
And a great run right here for Dave Smith. And Savage Octagon, we see at the 5-minute mark, still buried into that virus. Going to be out at a 5 something. As
looks like it was about. Look at that. Looks like it was about a 520. But looks like the issue we're having with Savage Octagon might be on her end. But we will try to get that corrected as soon as we can. Like we said, some people's internets they will go poopy sometimes, and we just have to deal with it.
We've got other things for that, and we encourage players to continue playing, and then they can provide a recording, or we'll go on the honor system. But it looks like we have a potato quality feed of Octagon at 608, 30 viruses to go in 10. But I think she is behind by quite a bit here. And this first game may go to Dave Smith. That was an absolutely brutal 9 from what we saw for Octagon.
Yeah, she had to deal with a lot of garbage. Just could not really do anything there. But looks like we have her back. She is in level 10 at about a 627 with about 25 viruses to go. So this might be a concerning situation about getting lapped at this point. Although Dave Smith says having a little bit of trouble there on his right side.
Dave Smith's having a very rough 11. He's in danger of topping out. He may have to top out. He's going to have to clear that red, or he is in big trouble. He does manage to clear it, but this is a bad situation for Dave Smith.
Yeah, this is a really tight situation for him. He can't really do anything. Oh wow, yeah, I think he's starting to panic just a little bit.
And this may be the opening Octagon needs. And remember, she's playing with a bit behind on time because we had to get her back on stream. So as far as we know, as the time goes, she could be in the lead here. But Dave Smith having an absolute brutal 11, and Savage Octagon right now just a few viruses away from joining him in 11, and might have a shout right now.
Yeah, might have a chance at it right now. Just needs a couple more blues to pop in her way. and she will be in 11. Oh, what a great use of the double blue.
739. She's got an opportunity here from that Dave Smith blunder. She's going to have to get about 23 viruses up on Dave Smith, but Dave Smith's board health looking very rough right now, Ethan.
Yeah, there's a lot of garbage to work with. I don't know if he was trying to do a little bit of a combo or whatever, but this has turned into a major situation for Dave Smith Says. He's got a lot of garbage he has to clear away.
He absolutely does, and Octagon's starting to go to work here herself with a nice tuck play, and still can access that red down below. And if Octagon's smart, she tucks that double red underneath, has the drop time. It's an 18 virus margin, but again, a lot of stuff buried. So don't let that affect you. If you know that you're behind by that much, and that board health's bad, you keep going. 27-13, Octagon whittling that down. Dave Smith's trying to work hard. His biggest problem is going to be accessing that right corner. It is buried in a lot of garbage right now. A drop combo helps things out on that side, but Dave Smith really having to be forced to make some plays. He does not want to access stuff that should be easy pickings.
Yeah, it's by the looks of things, he's at about 9. He's at 8 viruses right now, but Savage Octagon is down to 15 and about 30 seconds behind, getting a good chance to make some doubles here. This is going to be very close. This might be Octagon's match.
8-11. Octagon might take this one back here as we're at the near 10-minute mark for Dave Smith. Octagon on time. Looks like she might have this down to 9 viruses, down to 8-5 right now. Now 8-4, and now it's a tie game as far as virus count goes. This is huge, folks. Now a drop combo puts Savage Octagon to 2, Octagon to 1. Octagon's going to take this after being down by a ton of viruses. Puts in a 936, takes game 1. On an absolutely brutal start to 11 for Dave Smith, who could not hang on. 1-0 Octagon as we go into game 2.
What a great finish there for Savage Octagon. Fell behind after level 9 and level 10, and just managed to put a spectacular comeback after RNG just absolutely destroyed Dave Smith in level 11. That was just an unbelievable set of bad pills.
Well, we'll move on to game 2 here. Just waiting on readies from our players, but Octagon's internet died, but she kept going and managed to take home a W again on an absolutely game-changing 11 for Dave Smith Says. Held a good lead and then was in danger of topping out and just could not recover.
Yeah, but unfortunately that was the case for Dave Smith. But like we said, this is why we have a 3-game series. We just need to get everybody back into ready position. Once we get that all squared away, then we will get started on game number 2.
We have a ready from Dave Smith.
Yeah, we just need Octagon to get to ready on level 8.
Octagon needs a minute. Just wants to make sure her internet is agreeable.
That's fair. That is perfectly fair. All right. Looks like everything is good to go. Yes, we have a ready from Savage Octagon and a ready from Dave Smith. Sarah Sparkle asking for a tie. Oh, you wish.
I mean, we can make some Dr. Mario ties and ship them out.
And here we go! Off for game number 2.
Off we go. It looks like there's a bit of a disparity here. Octagon hasn't seen the go yet.
Don't think so.
And still hasn't. We're waiting on Octagon to go, but we're about 30 seconds into Dave Smith's run here, and he's off to a strong start, already down to 23 viruses, so already a third of the way done. We've got about a 31-second disparity on these players' clocks as Octagon finally off to the races. And Octagon already in a rough situation. There's hardly any blue on her top line.
Yeah, hardly any blue, but if she opens up columns 3 and 4, she'll have places to put some blue, as she just took care of that right away. And now looks like she'll have to deal with a bit of a blue issue.
I like that recovery.
Too.
I do like the recovery she took, and now she's going to have another play here. I would have dropped the double blue to get access to that red down in column 3. Maybe didn't want the drop time. Still got it anyway. And now down to 24 viruses. Again, there's a 31-second disparity between our players here, as Dave Smith at 10 viruses, Octagon at 21 viruses, with that bit of a disparity. Remember, this is the best of 3, so Dave Smith needs to win to stay in and keep that momentum going with that big upset against Packy. Octagon looking to go take this winning streak and go to her first semifinal Sunday.
Yeah, and it's looking pretty good for Savage Octagon. I like her situations here. Nice compact viruses. Doing a good job maintaining some 0 drop runs. Dave Smith says now out of 8 at about a 151. Looks like Savage Octagon will have to put some blue. She's got the blue in that right spot. She's got it in a perfect position.
Dave Smith with a very red favorable board, starting to address the little blue that he can. Now he has a double blue with nothing to do with it, but he's going to turn that into a double clear down to 26 viruses to go on level 9. Octagon
Savage Octagon also that is an equal time. Because that was the same time Dave Smith went out on his level 8, so they are effectively tied.
Great work by both players keeping this game close. We've got 2 minutes and 40 seconds into this match for Dave Smith says. And 17 viruses to go. Dave Smith with a relatively clean board. Has a bit of garbage he's going to have to deal with on his left side, though. Turning that into clears, though, which is what you want to do. And also a good opportunity for some doubles. And using that double red to clear the viruses, that's a good call. Got another double red and clearing the red virus out. I might have used that double red to clear the garbage, but it doesn't matter because you got yet another one.
Yeah, and watch this combo here from Savage Octagon. Nicely done. Bringing it down to 17 viruses, down to 16. She's really holding her own right now in this second game. I don't know if she might try to... I thought maybe she would go for a red-blue tuck underneath in columns 3 and 4, but still doing a very good job. Looks like Dave Smith got out at about a 335, 336.
And Dave Smith was out at right around a 336, yeah. So we're looking to see what Octagon does there. But Dave Smith off to a strong start in 10. Already down to 34 viruses, making some big clears and having a wide open board. Octagon just needing one of red and one of yellow, and she's going to get that. And again, this is pretty even going into level 10.
Yeah, this is, again, a very even matchup as we go into the penultimate level in level 10.
Dave Smith with a tuck double. And then with a drop combo. Excellent play by Dave Smith. And then a tuck triple. Down to 20 viruses. Torching his way through level 10. We're going to have to see if Octagon can keep pace.
Yeah, she's going to have to find some really efficient plays to kind of keep herself in the hunt here. Nice horizontal there to gets rid of 2 of them. She's down to about 29 viruses to Dave Smith's 16. Visually speaking, they're about 12 viruses apart, but in terms of time, they are dead even. So this is still anybody's game.
Octagon keeping good pace, but I think that was a bit of a misflip by Dave Smith trying to backflip that red-blue, or that yellow-blue, rather. He may have to work around that. We've seen how those misplays have affected him already in this match. Octagon down to 19, but Octagon is in a situation where she's got to really be efficient with every play because it's close quarters from here on out in that left-hand corner.
Yeah, and I'm liking what she's setting up here. Gets rid of a red virus there. Nicely done. She can get rid of I was going to say maybe go for the yellow clear, but she's got the right spots for it. She can absolutely take care of that.
I like these horizontal plays as well. And, I love this. She's going to have to deal with that yellow garbage off on the side. Nothing too major, but it looks like 6 viruses to go, rather, for Octagon, and it looks like Octagon just trying to set up for this nice drop clear. Now just needs one on the other side. She'll be out of 10 at a 5:30, and I think as far as time goes, in the lead.
She is in the lead because Dave Smith finished at a 5:52. She's 20 seconds ahead.
So Dave Smith needing to play 30 seconds better than Octagon, as these players, as far as virus count goes, are dead even. So Dave Smith needs an absolute blazing fast level number 11 and some good tuck plays. But it looks like he might be getting overtly aggressive here.
Yeah, and I think that's kind of just because he is behind the 8 ball right now. Trying really hard to get some big hero combos. Gets a few of them right there.
He does open up the bottom of his board with that combo, but now is dealing with quite a bit of garbage on his side of the board as we hit the 6.5 minute mark about for Octagon. 7 minutes for Dave Smith says, as Octagon looks to be pretty clearly in control by virus count, only down by 1.
Yeah, looking very good right here. She is on the brink of cinching her second win and getting to her first semifinal. It's looking really good for her right now. Gets another combo there. She's down to 17 at about a 6:46.
Dave Smith down to 14. It's going to be that column 7 that's going to be key, and also column 1. Dave Smith at this point pretty much forced to clear that underneath. So Dave probably going to be focusing on that corner and really just trying to spire up on column 1 when he has the availability to. He's going to do it now.
Yeah, and it's looks like he is running a little bit out of time here. Savage Octagon down to 11, down to 10. It's getting close for her. She just might get it.
She's going to have to deal with the burial, but I think Dave Smith's going to be out first. There he goes down to 4, and now down to 2. So now really building things up, and there goes.
Oh my goodness! What a clear! One more blue. Savage Octagon's gonna take it.
Out at a 7:37, which is a hot time. She's going to semifinals Sunday.
Unbelievable! What an incredible win!
Just wait for that pop, folks. I guarantee you it'll be a good one.
Oh, wow. Yeah, 7:37 on the chart. Yeah, that is officially a hot time. Savage Octagon now in the top 5 for fastest times in round 2. Oh, my goodness.
Savage Octagon takes it. She's going to semifinal Sunday. She's going to be taking Dimwit on later on in the tournament tomorrow. Starting off the whole thing, so she'll be headlining the first match of semifinal Sunday with Dimwit. But right now, Octagon can relax because